Welcome back. And here we go for day 2, which started out a bit hazy but then cleared right up and was known as Sunshine Monday because it's the only day that had sunshine. Today would be a sharp contrast to yesterday and pretty much the rest of the week. Y'all remember yesterday. So our Monday's goal was to go from the top of the map and follow the yellow brick road all the way down to the bottom, with a secondary goal of just getting as far south as we can before the sun goes down. Starting in the dirt section, I can't tell you how happy I am that it's sunny outside. The microphone muff is actually working rather than being a drenched piece of faux fur. Secondly, you're not fearing for your limbs, so you can actually look around a little bit. I don't really know what it is, but there's something about river crossings, motorcycles,
you're gonna have to come
make
back and
men
do that.
turn
I didn't get it on
into,
video.
I don't know, adult children.
Nope, you went.
After that thorough soaking, it seemed like a pretty good idea to get the drone out, as yesterday it just wasn't happening. This being my first time to use the Follow Me app, I did things like almost run into electrical poles. Fucking amazing! Wow! Just wow! Good job, BDR scout team. Yep. Let's stop. 1, 2, 3. Haha. So apparently we've come so far south that all of the rain from yesterday, yeah, it never touched this place. Look at the dust!
It is wrecking in the sand.
Huzzah! We have now made it to Gypsum and picked up our sixth friend, Nikos, who is the silver helmet right in front. However, at this point, you may know him better as...
Here comes the rain again.
So, as we all ate our Subway under the covered parking of what used to be an old gas station, I was making frantic calls on a Monday to try and find brake pads at an open dealer. Meanwhile, Nikos saved the day knowing about these folks. Let me just say that the folks at T-Fog saved my trip hands down. Now with new brake pads and a new full tank of gas, which would be my second out of 3 fill-ups of the day, I'm headed back to Gypsum to pick up where I left off. At this point, the ride had almost become an enduro, in the fact that I knew I had about until 8:45 to make it to camp and set up, and camp was still a hell of a long way away. So, with the newfound confidence in the rear brakes, I had a little fun on the way there. It was a bit unfortunate that I lost my spotter system in that we all had communication devices, and so the lead rider would always spot cars or whatever, so couldn't exactly cheat the corners, and now I had to pay attention to the Garmin. But, however, the Garmin gave me a good indication of how severe the corners were, which was kind of handy. So, now, being on the BDR route, it's time to actually plug in the camp route because I don't want to get lost. As luck would have it, I made it to camp in just enough time and just enough light to set up tent and drink a ton of water. And then before going to bed, I turned around and it was this. Join us next time when we pack up and head up and over Hagerman Pass
This is where the fun.
and all the way to Lake City. It was a long day. And, well, we'll find out tomorrow how interesting the day was and how many bolts of my pannier rack I sheared off. Until then, keep the rubber side down.